We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Mookie Betts, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. As David Price is our pitcher here in Game 2 of this series. This is his 24th start, 19-1, 3.23 ERA, 150.2 innings, 138 hits, 4 walks, 103 strikeouts. Looking to get his 20th victory here tonight against a very, very interesting team in the New York Mets, whose offense in last night's ball game came alive really late in the ball game. Made it a really fun game, but we did come up with the win thanks to Gleyber Torres and his walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. As that's strike one now. Ahmed Rosario now the 0-1 cutter from David Price will be hit to center field and a base hit to lead this game off for Ahmed Rosario. So single on the second pitch of the game. And watch that speed. He has really good speed. First pitch will be a slide step changeup for strike one to Brandon Nimmo. 1 and now the 0-1-2 seam. Hit and Seager will throw it to second, throw it to first, and that's a double play. Man, I thought Seager caught it on the fly, and that's why I was going to throw straight to first, as he didn't. So, 2 outs, and now that'll bring in Wilson Ramos. Had a alright game last night. He scored a few runs for the Mets, and that's strike one. One and now the 0-1 curveball from David Price to Wilson Ramos. 1-1.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen,
one and now the 1-1 fastball from Price to Ramos will be hit,
consistent. You're okay with that
and it will be caught to end the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down quickly, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score.
Alright, Marcus Stroman, the pitcher for the Mets. 22nd start, 3-7, 4.60 ERA. 121.1 innings, 122 hits, 53 walks, and 91 strikeouts for Marcus Stroman on this 2020 season. Mookie Betts will greet him in this game. They know each other pretty well thanks to the AL East matchups when Mookie Betts was on the Boston Red Sox and Marcus was on the Blue Jays, as that's ball one outside with the sinker. Alright, the Mets come into this game 49-66. Really, really bad record this season. Wilson Ramos will pick it up, throw it the first one out. Looked like they had the team to maybe make the playoffs, as let's look at our lineup. Betts, Muncy, Beatty, Bellinger, Seager, Torres, Smith, Peterson, David Price. Really thought that the first pitch to Muncy's foul. Having Muncy his second, I think, for the first time this season, actually, or the second time. But you know, coming into the season, it looked like the Mets were going to be a really solid team. Looked like they were going to be able to come in, win a lot of games, maybe win the NL East. But you know, they made some trades. They traded Jacob deGrom to the Rockies. They traded Noah Syndergaard to the Angels, and the lone starting pitcher, Marcus Stroman, is pretty much their new ace. Pretty much all they have for starting pitching, I think. And what a play from Rosario throughout. They're off, you know, and this reminds me so much of the Blue Jays for Marcus Stroman. You know, they had R.A. Dickey. He retired, or you know, quit baseball or something. And then they had David Price. He got traded to Boston, or he went to Boston. And that reminds, oh, what a play. Ahmed Rosario knocking that one down. Now Beatty will have an infield hit. But it reminds me so much of Toronto, because Marcus Stroman is the lone wolf once again. Out of all the aces, what could have been on the team, it could have been DeGrom, then Noah, and then Marcus Stroman, but does not look it went the way for Marcus Stroman. Was really hoping he would have got traded in the before the season, before the trade deadline, as this one's hit the left. This one would be caught in the bottom of the first. Was really hoping that Marcus Stroman kind of would have been traded, because just the way the Mets have treated their starting pitching, where, you know, they trade one of the, oh my goodness, this one's crushed. Pete Alonso with a solo shot deep into the bullpen to make it 1-0 Mets. But I feel like when you have an offense like, you know, like the freaking Mets, they can win games. They've won 49 or 40 of them, 44 this season, but they've lost more games than they've won. And I feel like that's the stuff that hurts with not having the best pitching staff. Marcus Stroman is pretty much the race now. It's already 1-0 thanks to Pete Alonso. The 1-1-2 seamer will be fouled. Now, if you're Stroman, you know you can't give up any runs to the Dodgers. You have a 1-run lead, and I know that's pretty hard to do, to not give up any runs against this explosive Dodger offense. But as I was saying before, Pete Alonso rudely interrupted me with the home run, as that's a strikeout. The only reason why I wish Marcus Stroman would have been traded was he maybe could have been on a team who was competitive going into the postseason, probably, like the Rockies. He could have been a bullpen piece for the Rockies. Or Arizona. They went out and got Brandon Woodruff rather than Marcus Stroman, as this one's hit to center. Bellinger will catch the 2 outs. You know, they could have got Arizona could have went out and got Marcus Stroman, but you know, they went and got Brandon Woodruff from Milwaukee. Milwaukee could go out and could have went out and got Marcus Stroman because they need a starting pitcher. There's so much stuff that could have happened. The Reds, you know, they have Luis Castillo, Sonny Gray. They could have went and got another arm to be maybe their third ace to come out and get the job done. 1-1 to Robinson Cano. And yes, you can say, look at the ERA of Marcus Stroman. But at the end of the day, he's had good years. And I feel like maybe if he'd be on a team where the offense is really explosive, which the Mets are, but if he was on a team where the pitching staff knew how to carry each other, like the Dodgers pitching staff. Our starters know how to carry each other. Our bullpen knows how to carry each other. Sometimes our this one's hit the left. This one's gone. Corey Seager with a solo shot to left. Yeah. 1-1 ball game. Corey Seager with this 38th home run, third one of this series. What a swing from Corey Seager. And now that will bring in the hero of last night's game. Gleyber Torres is playing third tonight. First pitch from Stroman will be ball 1. 1-0 to Gleyber Torres. Anyway, you know, I just feel like Stroman could have been on a team where they were getting ready to make a push for the postseason. But here he is with the Mets, and he's just going to grind out with them, grind the rest of the season out with the Mets, and we'll see where his career goes from there in the video game.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around.
Hit a home run in last night's ball game, and that's strike 1.
Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them.
One and now popped up. Cutter popped up into right. And Nimmo will catch it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And Cespedes, he's still on the Mets. I mentioned this yesterday. I really thought they would have traded him just because they traded DeGrom and Syndergaard, but they didn't, and he's still on the Mets, grinding out his career. And it's very interesting to see that the Mets are keeping him when he could have been traded to an Arizona or San Diego, which San Diego, they're kind of out of the playoffs anyway, but their offense could have been more explosive. As what a play from Rosario going across second base to throw it out Peterson. But we did tie this game up thanks to that man, Corey Seager, to lead the inning off with a solo shot. We'll take it. All right, let's go to the bottom of the, top of the third, and now that'll bring in Monte Harrison, hitting 364. What a stance! First pitch. It'll be strike one from David Price. Oh, 1 and now the 0-1 pitch. And now 1-1.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Monte Harrison stance, he's like, put it right there for me. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Like, he's telling me where to pitch it. 1-1 and now hit the center, and Bellinger will get under it for the first out of the top of the third. 1 out. All right, that would bring in Marcus Stroman.
Next for the Mets, Marcus Stroman.
First pitch to Stroman from David Price, former Blue Jay pitchers together. That's strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone.
1 and now the 0-1 cutter.
So he won't be nibbling.
0-2.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the
great pitch. The 0-2 curveball from David Price to Marcus Stroman will be outside 1-2.
Outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, the pitcher left the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a
hit the left.
Pitch.
Peterson on the move, and Peterson will get their cuts.
He will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
All right, that'll bring in Med Rosario 1 for 1.
Base hit in his first trip.
First pitch from Price to Rosario will be strike 1.
Strike 1, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
I'm going back in there with the 2-seamer. And the 0-1 pitch. Hit the left and
quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Alright, 0-2, and now the 0-2 fastball.
And the pitch
will be fouled. Alright, 0-2, and now the 0-2 pitch with the curve from David Price will be 1-2.
Away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't
1-2, 2-seam fastball outside. Rosario will be hit. Popped up into left center, and Peterson will catch it. Fall off Bellinger to end the top of the third.
Down in order go the Mets. After 2.5, it remains.
All right, David Price will lead off the bottom of the third, but Jaime has to talk.
And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he
hit the left and foul.
Here comes Cespedes, and this will land foul. Wind up and the 0-1.
All right, 2 and now hit, and Stroman will make the play, throw the first one out.
And there's 1 down now.
Muffin. One. All right, that'll bring him Mookie Betts. Come on, Coco. All right, first pitch to Betts will be hit up the middle for a base hit.
There are not many people that could ever say they've gone north of 60 homers, let alone get to that 65 marker. This is a special, amazing year. And I think everybody needs to stop what they're doing when this guy's at the plate.
Do you guys see this? Yuri Gurriel on the Giants. Wow. Alright, anyway, that will bring in Max Muncy. Had to get my dog on the bed because Muffin was... Obviously, maybe probably know my dog's name by now, so I was trying to get Coco on the bed, but Muffin was torturing her, biting at her feet. Alright, that will bring in, Betts will get the third, and Muncy will have a single.
Hey Dan, as a former pitcher,
alright, now they'll bring in Matt Beatty, 1 for 1, single back in the first. First pitch, will be outside, 4-1 to Matt Beatty.
Fully aware of who's hot, who's not. Trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game
1-0 and now 1-1. Man, Why did you have to throw a fastball right down the middle as I was taking a sip of my coffee? 1-1 and now 2-1. What? Why? 2-1. Geez, Stroman is throwing quick. 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch. Lead over, and Muncy got caught. I went to go lead just a tad, and Max Muncy got thrown out. All right, 3-1 to Matt Beatty. And now 3-2 St. Gruden's side.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just
and ball 4. So runners at the corners for Bellinger. He's 0-for-1.
The center fielder, number 32.
First pitch will be hit, and this one will get through for a base hit. 2-1 Dodgers here in the bottom of the third.
Cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Catching coach going to talk to Stroman, and now they'll bring in Seager, who's 1-for-1 with a solo shot in his last AB. First pitch. Hit. I got under that one. I swung too early. I will end the bottom of the third. But we do have the lead, 2-1 Dodgers. We'll take it. Alright, Brandon Nimmo will lead off the top of 4th, 0-for-1 in the first pitch from David Price with the changeup will be strike 1.
The changeup is in there.
Yeah, 0-1 and now the 0-1 cutter from David Price. And 0-2.
It's quickly 0-2.
Now the 0-2 curveball from David Price will be hit and fouled.
Headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul.
0-2 now the 0-2 fastball from Price to Nimmo will strike him out looking. 1 out.
On the fastball, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win.
Now they're bringing Wilson Ramos. 0-for-1 in this game. First pitch will be popped up. Will Smith not gonna get there. 2 and now the 0-2 pitch to Ramos. And now 1-1.
Outside that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, 1-1 pitch to Wilson Ramos and the cutter from David Price.
Fouled away.
All right, 1-2 to Price, and now the changeup will. He hit the left. Peterson running back, and Peterson will catch this one twice.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
I'll bring in Pete Alonso. 1-for-1 in this ball game with a solo shot in his last AB and swinging at the first one for strike 1.
He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently
1
this
and
time.
the 0-1 cutter. Hit, and Beatty will make the play. Go to first to end the top of the 4th.
First saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3.
Gleyber Torres the lead off the bottom of the 4th, 0-for-1. And the first pitch from Stroman will be outside for ball 1. Beautiful sky here in LA. I was just looking at the skyline really fast, and it's like purple. That's pretty cool to see. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Stroman, and now 2-1. You know, I haven't been really paying attention to the bottom of the screen. Did the D-backs beat the Pirates on this Friday night? I don't know. And did the Rockies win? And did the Reds lose? There's so many questions for the NL West. And for the wild card, 2-2 hit, and what a play from Cano, 1 out.
That's the first down.
Boston lost, I got that, 7-4. All right, that'll bring in Will Smith.
So far, 0-for-1 with
Minnesota 3-3 in Kansas City. All right, hit, and what a play from J.D. Davis, throw to first. Basic ground ball. What am I saying? What a play for? I don't know. All right, that'll bring in Jock Peterson.
Lefty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
0-for-1.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And the first pitch from Stroman will be low for ball 1.
There, dipped a little below the knees.
Alright, 1-0. And now 2-0.
Wide, 2-0. 2 runs,
2-0.
No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
And the 2-0 pitch. Out off 2-1. 5-5 in Houston. Toronto giving them a fight. 2-1. And that one's hit right into the shift. And that will end the bottom of the fourth.
But a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
To curve to Davis, and the pitch will be hit to left, and this one is hammered and gone. By the way, it's 7-3 in San Diego, Colorado. Wow. Oh, Arizona won 7-0, but man, that was a terrible curve from David Price. 2-2 ball game, and now they'll bring in Cespedes 1-0.
1-0 the count.
Yeah, 1-0 now on the 1-0 pitch. And now 1-1.
Taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Yeah, 1-1 and now the 1-1 change up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out.
1-2 now the 1-2 two-seamer 2-2.
And that misses 2-2.
Alright, 2-2 and now the cutter. Will be hit to right, and Betts will get under it for the first out of the top of the fifth.
Now at second base.
So one away here with the bases empty.
Alvin and Robinson Cano. Cincinnati is losing in St. Louis. That is exactly what Arizona wants to see right now.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors
on the
0-1 score so far.
And the 0-1 changeup fouled.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
2 and now the 0-2 cutter will be hit, and Seager will ground to throw to first. And
throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. So stride again.
Monte Harrison. Go for 1, and now the first pitch to Harrison will be ball 1, strike 1.
The number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
So now our eyes are on the St. Louis Reds game. That's what our eyes are on. I know it's the Dodgers. I don't really need to be worried about it. But I'm curious to see if the Reds lose just because Arizona won. I don't know. Hit and fouled.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Got to take advantage of that pitch.
It's kind of a playoff push, like to see what's going on, like maybe what could happen. That would strike out Harrison with the 2-seamer high. But J.D. Davis bombs one into the bullpen off of the curve. Wow.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. I know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
1 Price. And now
and a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Alright, 1-1 to David. And now fouled off 1-2.
Spot for that pitch is it's
Marcus Stroman's pitch count is pretty low coming into this inning. 1-2. Hit to left.
The other way, out to left.
This one will be caught for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Alright, that will bring in Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 in this game with a single.
Mookie Betts scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
To Betts. Will be hit to right field.
This one carrying out to right field. Nimmo over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Alright, 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and now that'll bring in Max Muncy. First pitch to Max. He'll be outside, 4-1. One and 0.
Starts to go around, the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Alright, 2-0 now, 3-0.
2 out, nobody on.
Alright, 3-0, and now foul it off.
Away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Alright, 3-1. And now hit, and this one will be a base hit in the right.
A base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here
keeping this inning alive for Matt Beatty. 1-for-1. First pitch, hit, and this will end the inning. Cano will throw it to Alonso to end the bottom of the 5th.
Dodgers lead 1 through 5, all even at 2-2.
That would bring Stroman to lead off the 6th.
And next will be the
pitcher. And the first pitch will be high for ball 1.
With the inning's first pitch, it's ball 1.
1-0, and now the cutter 1-1.
Now the 1-1
and now the 1-1 2-seamer. With the left, and that'll be a base hit. For Marcus Stroman, yeah. Okay, single. And now they'll bring in Med Rosario. 1 for 2.
You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitch leads off an inning with a huge number.
Stepping in now,
pitch to Rosario will be strike 1.
Starts him with a strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
1 and now the 0-1 2-seamer. Popped up. Beatty on the move. Beatty might not. Okay, Beatty's good. I think is Beatty gonna get there? 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Then I'll bring Brandon Nimmo. First pitch. The cutter hit the right field, and that will be a base hit, single. And Stroman will move to 2nd.
And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
All right, time to warm up the bullpen. Very, very interesting moves here. Gonna warm up Dylan Floro. Alright, first pitch to Ramos. Will be hit, popped up, and Matt Beatty will get it. But now that will bring in Pete Alonso with runners at 2nd and 1st. 5 to 3 in St. Louis. And now they'll bring in Pete Alonso. First pitch from Price will be hit the right field, and this will bring in the run and maybe 2 runs for the Mets. Oh my God, get there. What are you doing, Betts? That will score 2 runs, 4-2 Mets, as Betts was having a hard time out there and right. And now that will bring in J.D. Davis. First pitch, strike 1. Down by 2 though. That ain't nothing. We can come back. The pitch hit. This one's gone. David Price, 6-2 ball game here on this Friday night. And it is, oh my goodness, 2nd home run for J.D. Davis off the 2-seam fastball. And now we're gonna bring in Dylan Floro to end the top of the 6th. Hopefully, a Cespedes will come in. All right, first pitch from Floro will be hit to left, and this one is crushed. And this will be a double. The throw from Peterson will not be on time. Alright, first batter to meet Floro hits a double, Cespedes. And now that'll bring in Rivas and Cano. 0 for 2. First pitch, strike 1. Dylan Floro's confidence is really down. The 0-1 pitch. The slider, 0-2. Good pitch right there from Dylan Floro. Alright, 0-2, and now the 0-2 sinker will be 1-2. Let's go talk to Dylan Floro on the mound. Alright, 0-2, and now the 0-2 slider will be hit, and Seager will not be able to make the play. Alright, runners at the corners for 2 outs. Dylan Floro. Monte Harrison will be the batter. First pitch, changeup hit. And Seager will throw to first and end the top of the 6th. But it is 6-2. The Mets have scored 4 off of David Price in this inning. And now, Cody Bellinger will lead off the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Stroman will be outside, 4-1. Man, all I gotta say is David Price is a very interesting pitcher as this one's hit to right field. This one's deep. This one won't be gone. Harrison's gonna catch it. No, he won't. That one's gone. 6-3. Down by 3, 42nd home run from Cody Bellinger. Harrison couldn't get there. And now that will bring in Seager. Alright, first pitch from Stroman to Seager. Hit the right field. This one's hammered, but the right fielder Nimmo will catch it for the first out.
Now batted, third baseman.
Well, that'll bring in Torres 0-2 in this ball game. First pitch from Stroman will be outside, 4-1. The Mets have come into this series with a really bad losing streak. They've lost 4 games in a row. They're really trying to break the losing streak. And what a better way to do it against one of the best teams in baseball. 1-1. And now 1-2. They tried to do it last night, and we ended their they almost had their losing streak ended last night, but we made sure it stayed alive. And it's looking like tonight it might be one of those nights again where we have to come back because we're down by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. It's just one of those nights. 3-2. And this one's hit to right. This one will not drop. 2 outs. And I'll bring in Will Smith. Alright, first pitch from Stroman to Smith. Hit, and this one will get through for a base hit. Maybe, yes. Single for Smith, and now that'll bring in Peterson, Justin Wilson, Seth Lugo warming in the bullpen for the Mets. First pitch will be outside, ball 1.
He'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0 in the 1-0 pitch. Hit to right field. That one will be caught, and that will end the inning. But we did score 1 run here in the bottom of the 6th to make it a 6-3 ball game. Cody Bellinger led it off with a solo shot. And I'm going to ask Dylan Floro for another inning. Alright, first pitch from Dylan Floro will be strike 1. Oh, 1 and now the 0-1 slider from Dylan. 0-2.
What a nasty
2 now the
right
0-2 changeup from Dylan Floro to Stroman will be fouled.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
2 now the 0-2 forcing inside. We'll strike him out. 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy.
Alright, now that'll bring in Ahmed Rosario.
When the swing came through the zone, I have to think he was
first pitch from Floro
and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
will be outside, 4-1.
And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-0 and now the 1-0 fastball from Floro. 2-0. 2-0 now the 2-0 slider. 2-1.
Strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the
2-1 and now the 2-1 slider from Dylan Floro. 3-1.
3-1 strike count to the Mets.
Nimmo's on deck.
Brandon Nimmo will be next.
3-1 and now the 3-1 changeup from Floro. Strike 2.
Takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 1 out,
2 and now the 3-2 sinker inside will be hit to center, and Bellinger will catch it for the second out of the top of the 7th.
He brings it in for the second out of the inning.
2 outs. Now that'll bring in Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo, he singled his last time.
Pitch will be hit to center field for a base hit.
Center field, line drive base hit.
Oh, wow, he's running second. What's he doing? It's probably because I threw first. Hey, I'll take it. Whatever. I'll take it. All right, Wilson will be the
Francisco
pitch hitter.
Wilson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something
And we're
started
gonna start
in the
warming
home
up.
half of the seventh.
Francisco.
Let's go with. Start warming up Blake Trinan. He's been hot lately in the bullpen. All right, first pitch to Wilson from Stroman will be fouled for strike one. Down by 3 here in the bottom of the
Originally
7th.
from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was taken in the very
1.
late rounds back in the 2016.
And now hit to center.
And a missile
This
sent
one
out to
will
center
be
field.
off the wall.
And that is
That would
off
be
the
a
wall.
double for Wilson.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th. 12th double of the year. And now that will pull Marcus Stroman out, and that'll bring in Yasmin Padet. 2.27 ERA. I'll bring in Betts.
Petit comes on now, and he'll take over
that's what
with
it is.
nobody out in
Strike
inning
one.
number 7.
Petit,
Curveball looked
Padet,
at here for strike
Petit.
1. He's working on a 1 for
1
3
from
thus
Petit.
far.
Wilson at second. The 0-1 pitch. And now 1-1.
No swing apparently, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch,
And
he was
1 to
able to keep
Mookie
his hands
Betts.
back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-1
now
now to
2-1.
Mookie.
That's working the count.
No one out with a runner at second.
2-1. Wilson leading. The throw, and Wilson will get back to
Runner
second.
back safely.
All right, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch to Betts. 3-1.
And a fastball, but he's
Max
losing
Muncy's
it.
on deck.
3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something
1.
really good to hit right here.
And now
In a
the
3-1
3-1
count, I'd be
pitch.
sitting on a
There goes
fastball.
Wilson. The pitch. Strike 2. Wilson will be
That's
safe
a
at
strike
third.
to throw down. Not
I'll
nearly
take
in
the
time
strike
as
for
he
the
takes
stolen
third
base.
easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy
All right,
behind the plate
3-2 to
isn't
Mookie
known
Betts.
for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they
And the
just
pitch
kinda
from
gave it to him.
Petit. Hit down to third. The
Davis has got it.
Betts will get an RBI single. Well, will be an out, but it's 6-4. Wilson took off right on contact, and I don't think J.D. Davis even had a shot, and now they'll bring in Max Muncy 2 for 3.
Drives the run home. Good approach.
All right, first pitch from Patet. Foul it off for strike 1 with the curve from Patet. 0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hit, and Alonso will throw to Patet.
An
Petit.
off-balance throw is in time as he
And
takes
2 outs.
one away. Wow.
Now they'll bring in Matt Beatty.
Now at the plate, Matt Beatty is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
All right, first pitch to
Comes
Matt
set.
Beatty,
Here's the
1 for 2.
0-0 pitch.
Foul it off for
And
strike 1.
fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, 0-1. Hit the center. Will this one drop? Yes, it will for a base hit.
The inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive. After
All right, the tying
two-out
run's
base
coming
hit.
up, and Cody Bellinger 2 for 3 with the single and a home run. First pitch.
For the first pitch, a check at first.
Cody will be
Runners
back there safely. All right, the pitch from Petit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Yeah,
Looked like he went around
0-1.
that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1.
Bellinger not liking the call. All right, 0-1, and now the 0-1 pitch. And now 1-1.
And this one's in the
Nice
dirt.
block from
Well, they couldn't
Ramos.
skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
All right, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1 home. Waves
And now
misses
1-2,
for
great
strike
cutter.
number 2. Throw
Over
to the
and Betts will
bag.
be back
And he's
safely.
back easily. Runner on first with 2 away.
All right, 1-2. There goes
Runners on the mound for
Beatty.
second.
The,
On the ground for
and
Cano
that will
at
end the
second.
inning.
He's got it. They'll whip This one
Chop the
first
second.
in
Cano will
time,
throw to
and that
Alonso, and
ends
that will end the bottom of the 7th. We do score 2. And now that will bring in Blake Trinan for the 8th.
summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
4.67 ERA. Pretty high.
Ready to
What can he
begin
do
the
here in this
eighth.
big
The next
spot?
to hit is the
First
catcher,
pitch
Wilson
to Ramos will be strike
I
1.
had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That confidence kind of riding high now for Blake Trinan since he's been able to have some innings where he
Another one
comes
fouled
out
off, and he's
and has
quickly behind
good
0-2.
innings. 0-2. Now the 0-2
Nothing in 2
fastball.
count, and the pitch.
1-2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high
1-2, and now the
fastball right
1-2
by him
cutter
there.
inside.
Didn't work, but now we'll see
He'll
if
be
that
hit
sets
to
up
right
some
field for a
different
base
options. Wouldn't be
hit.
surprised to see
As
a good slider
a
down
leadoff
the way
single
right
here in the top of the 8th.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury
now
something in
bringing
between
Pete
strikes, and
Alonso.
this guy throws out a fillet
2
of
for
fish
3.
in the opposite field.
First
You know,
pitch
you have
from
to take
Blake
that
Trinan.
inside out
Hit.
swing as a pitcher. You
Double.
see
Oh
good
my
pitch, but
goodness. I
sometimes
was
as a hitter,
hoping for
they
Seeker
put
to
a
get
good
that to
swing on
turn
it,
2.
still ends up for a base hit.
A base hit for Alonso.
Hey, this guy's obviously seen the ball. Right?
And now that will bring in J.D. Davis, who's hitting 2 home runs tonight. First pitch from Blake Trinan will be strike 1.
And it's fouled away.
Getting ahead in the count. 1 and now the 0-1 slider. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little
Alright,
bit too
0-2
far
and now
out
the
in
0-2
front. Gotta find
fastball.
a way to keep his hands
He'll
on
be
it.
hit the left field.
Ball to left field.
Peterson
That's
will have to
gonna
throw.
get down
Peterson
for a
will
base
miss
hit.
it. Peterson's gonna miss the ball in left. Wilson Ramos will score
In
7 to
at second
4.
safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
How in the heck? Oh my goodness. And now that'll bring in Cespedes. First pitch to him will be strike 1.
Pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no
Oh,
doubt.
1 and now the 0-1 cutter.
Do is put your
Hit
pitchers
the
in
right.
positions to be successful.
Betts back.
Give them that three-run
Betts
push.
will throw. And they will score another run. 8 to 4 in this ball game.
And it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Or Blake Trinan, man.
Into the box now.
Well, we're gonna start warming up Caleb
They've got
Ferguson.
two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the
Alright,
wings,
first
only
pitch
90
from
feet away.
Trinan. Dustin May might be
Right,
getting
taking
called
it
back
in
up.
the zone.
Trinan might be going down to the minors for a little bit. Because obviously he just, in big situation, I don't know though. The Mets have played so good in this series.
Nothing in 2
I don't know what to
count,
call
and
this.
pitch.
The
Now
Mets
a
come
swing,
alive.
ball popped in the air, back
Mets
behind short.
are dominating the
Seager starts out
Dodgers.
there, and he
2
stays with it
outs.
for the second out.
I don't know.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up on
Alright,
the
I'll
plate.
bring in Monte
First pitch of
Harrison.
the at-bat.
Hit
Grounded to the
and
right.
no
And
one's
that's
gonna make the
through into
play.
right field for a base hit. And
9 to
they'll extend
4.
their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 9-4 ball game. Eduardo Nunez.
That'll bring in Eduardo Nunez. That will bring in Caleb Ferguson. Watch the steal. First pitch, strike 1. I don't care about the steal. I'm focused on the out right now. 1 and now the 0-1 slider. And Muncie will throw it the freaking second. Why did you not take it to the bag? That will bring in damn Ahmed Rosario. Strike 1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Getting fouled. Alright, O2's change up will be hit to center. Bellinger will catch it to end the inning. A few extra pitches for Ferguson. 9 to 4 in this ball game. Wow. Jerry's Familia will be the pitcher for the bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
We're on a warm up.
Stepping up as the shortstop.
Good Pedro Baez for the 9th.
So far in this one, as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully
First
a
pitch,
long
ball
ball to
1.
get them back into this one.
And this one's nowhere close. As that
Down by 5 here in LA. 1-0. And now 1-1. Our bullpen is probably having the worst time against these Mets. 1-1.
No offer on that.
Floro had an alright outing. Bringing in Blake Trinan, with him being so hot lately and with the way he's been pitching, where that confidence has been building. And then the Mets come out and do that. Jock Peterson out there and left. Could have made a nice play, but he missed it. And that gave up some runs. I don't know. It's been a frustrating series so far against the Mets. Yes, we got a victory yesterday. It looks like we're probably going to get a loss here, but we ain't going to stop fighting. But it's just been frustrating for the bullpen. We need a good start tomorrow from Alex Wood. 3-2. I mean, from Jack Flaherty. This one's hit the center, 1 out.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get
there. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th, and now they'll bring in Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 in this ball game.
Once again, Torres. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
Hit, and this would be a base hit for Torres.
Through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
1 out hit here in the bottom of the 8th.
Right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up in there.
All right, I'll bring in Smith, 1 for 3.
When you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
It'll be ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's got to hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And the 1-0, there goes Torres. Torres will be safe. 2 outs.
Rosario brings it in, and that's the 2nd out.
All right, 2 outs, and now they'll bring in Peterson, 1 for 7 in the series.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First
pitch will be strike 1 with the sinker outside.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far.
Hit and foul.
What stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 and 2. That ball will get away. Torres will advance to 3rd.
And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch,
right? 1-2.
I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring.
And now the 1-2 pitch.
Booted ball, and he crosses the plate.
Hit the left, and this one will be fouled. Still 1-2 to Jock. And the 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit and foul.
Hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, 2-2.
Another try at 2-2.
Hit, and this ball will end the bottom of the 8th.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Alright, we're going to make Nimmo face Caleb Ferguson. First pitch, strike 1. Take the lefty versus lefty matchup. Man, the frustration is even building on me, man. I feel like our bullpen has struggled so badly in this series. David Price, you know, struggled in his outing tonight. Now that's a strikeout. Great pitch right there, and now that will bring in Wilson Ramos, and that will bring in Pedro Baez.
There's the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
But you know, coming into this game, you know, having the confidence from last night, winning the game, but our bullpen struggling. You know, I really thought we were gonna come in here and dominate, especially with the lineup I put. But we came in here, we didn't do the best offensive job versus Stroman. I do know that. I was pretty aggressive at the plate, and now I could tell I'm trying to take it slower as we're down. So a lot of it has to do with me and my offensive scheme being so aggressive at the plate. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to fix that. 2-1 to Alonso. So that's pretty aggressive. I really was 2-1 to Pete Alonso. The changeup 2-2.
To do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
So I was aggressive. Do I?
Just hung in there on that one.
Am I mad that I was aggressive? Kinda, because I feel like we should have worked Marcus Stroman. But that's a strikeout. And then for our pitching.
Robert Gesellman, 6'4"
for our pitching in this game. for our pitching in this game, David Price pitched well for a while. He gave up 2 runs, and then that inning, and I think it was the bottom of the 6th, as this one's hit the left, and that one's going to be caught, 1 out. When David Price came out, gave up those runs, I threw in a bullpen arm in Dylan Floro. He got the job done. Blake Trinan, I feel like my problem is with the bullpen is I try really hard not to give up any runs, because I want my bullpen to be perfect, and it just doesn't work that way. 1-2 to Mookie Betts. And you know, Blake Trinan, you know, his season was so good, and then he had 1 off day, and ever since that off day, he has not been the same Blake Trinan we had mid-season for him. 3-2. So pretty much the second half has been his struggle. 3-2 to Mookie Betts. Popped up. 2 outs, and now they'll bring in Muncy. So I'd like to get him back, and you know, get him back in his form. And
thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
And you know, and a lot of it, you know, all the struggles from Blake Trinan is really making me want to call up maybe Josiah Gray or Dustin May again. But I don't want to call up Dustin May because he struggled here, and that's why I put him down in the minors. As this one's hit the left, this will be a double. Ground rule double, and now they'll bring in Matt Beatty. 2 for 3. So there's so many things I can do. I could keep on believing in Blake Trinan as this one's hit the left. This one will be caught to end the game. Oh, it'll be fouled. 1-1. There's so much I could do. I could call Josiah Gray. I could make Blake Trinan go to the minors. I could bring up Dustin May. There's so much I could do. Do I want to make Blake Trinan go down to the minors? No. If I have to, I have to. So we'll see where this goes. This one's hit the left. This will end the game. Mets win game 2 in this series. 9-4. Losing streak is over for the Mets. And
9-4 final score.
JD Davis, player of the game, sloppy game from the Dodgers, and hopefully we can regroup tomorrow. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's ball game. And I might have to do some things with Blake Trinan. I don't know. I want to keep him on the squad, but he just keeps on struggling. So we'll see.